Good evening everybody, it's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone has had a great start to their week. Just before we get into this video in more detail, please make sure that you're smashing that like button. It really does help get the video out there to more people, gets more eyes onto the channel, which is always good. Please subscribe if you are brand new as well. We are trying to hit 3,000 subscribers. Feel like I'm saying that. Well, I do say it in every single video, so if you wouldn't mind smashing that subscribe button, that'd be great. It's completely free and it will really help me out. Hit the notification bell as well, and of course get all your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below. So why am I here this evening? I think we all know why. Big update from Graham Smith at the YEP earlier on this afternoon, or was it this morning? Brendan Aaronson is the main talking point in the Leeds United sphere today, as it has broken that he will now be returning to Leeds United and actually staying, as he's had talks with Daniel Farke, and they've agreed that he will be back involved in the first team fold and part of the promotion bid to get Leeds United back to the Premier League. Now, obviously, as always with Leeds United fans, it has... Oops, just adjust myself there. As always with Leeds United fans, it's caused a massive debate amongst the fan base. And look, I can understand both sides. I can understand the people that don't want him to come back, and I can understand why people are maybe not forgiving but are more accepting of it. I've got a foot in both camps. I think, let's talk about the people that don't want him. So I understand it. You know, he jumped ship at the first opportunity last season, although it was reported, obviously, that he chose to depart before the appointment of Daniel Farke, which, make of that what you will. You know, would he have still gone? Would he have still jumped ship? Even if Farke had already been appointed and had the chance to have a chat with him, who knows? That's all hindsight. But like I said, you know, him along with a lot of the others, you know, they jumped ship at the first opportunity, even though they were probably a main factor in, you know, why Leeds United got relegated in the first place. They all thought that the Championship was beneath them and they all buggered off as quick as they could. Obviously, Brendan Aaronson didn't have an amazing season on loan at Union Berlin. He ended the season a little bit better than what he started. They didn't like him over there, and obviously he didn't adapt to life over in Germany. Probably, you know, not a lot of teams will have wanted him based on the season that he's just had. So that's probably a factor. But again, you know, Farke has proven in how he dealt with like Nonto last season that he can get players back on side. So the fact that Daniel Farke, who, let's be honest, is a man of principle, you know, with how he dealt with like Sinistera and Nonto last season, if he has had a chat with Brendan Aaronson and he is happy for him to come back into the fold, it must mean that Aaronson means business. Because if he was umming and ahhing, if he was, you know, trying to take the piss, quite frankly, I don't think Farke would have him involved. I really don't. So the fact that he's going to introduce him back into the fold, okay, fine. But let's get on to the people that are more accepting of it. Now, again, I can understand this as well. Like I've just alluded to, you know, Nonto managed to get the fans back on side. Well, yeah, he did, because for, you know, a good chunk of this season when he came back into the team, he was good. He was scoring goals, he was assisting, he was influencing the play very well. And you could tell that he'd had a change of heart and that he, you know, was feeling much differently. Obviously, the fact that it's the Championship and it's a much weaker Championship as well. I think if Brendan Aaronson had have stayed for the season that's just finished, I don't think he'd have adapted quite well, in all honesty. I know it's only, you know, with the exception of a few teams, but I just think this season it's going to be a much weaker Championship, and on paper an easier division for Leeds United to navigate themselves through. So maybe it is the perfect opportunity for Brendan Aaronson to come back into the team. And when you look at, his profile, he fits the Daniel Farke system. He does. Everyone keeps saying that Leeds United need a new number 10. Maybe Brendan Aaronson is going to be that guy. Maybe Rutter could get pushed out wide or play as the forward, and Brendan Aaronson can play in the 10. We've seen that even in the Premier League. His progressive runs were very good. He was quick. He was always wanting to move forward with the ball rather than being passive and safe. And I think in the Championship he'll have more ample opportunity to play in that way. Obviously, it opens up a lot of questions as to, if Brendan Aaronson is going to be more involved in the number 10 role. Like I said, does that mean that Georgie Rutter's going to move out wide? Does it mean Rutter's going to go up top? Who does he play up top? You've got Rutter who can play there, Perrault, Bamford, Mateo Joseph. It's an interesting one. Are Leeds going to buy a number 9 if they get Brendan Aaronson in? Are they happy with Bamford, Joseph and Perrault being the main 9 options? I've heard Sammy Schmodix, his name mentioned, from Blackburn. I would personally break the bank to get that guy in, Championship top scorer, a number 10, an attacking midfielder that can score goals, that can assist. But again, the fact that we're now keeping Brendan Aaronson means that that's probably less likely to happen. So, like I said, it does open up a lot of questions as to how Leeds United will attack the transfer window. I thought the transfer window opened today, but it turns out it opens on Friday, I believe. So I think, from Friday onwards, you'll start to see a lot more links, a lot more, reports, and if there's players that are going to be leaving, the likes of Somerville, Nonto, if they are going to go, I would rather them go as quick as possible so that the money we recoup for them can be used on, improving the squad. Because if Nonto and Somerville both go, then we'll need to improve out wide as well. So like I said, it does open up a lot of questions, but hopefully we'll have the answers as soon as possible. Like I said, guys, I've probably got a foot in both camps. I can understand why people are annoyed as to why he's come back given his actions last summer. But then I can understand why people are accepting of it, given the fact that it's a championship season. It's a weaker championship as well. And, how he plays, I think, could be a benefit under Daniel Farke in this division. But like I said, guys, get your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below. How are you feeling about Brendan Aaronson staying at Leeds United? Hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. And I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your night. Cheers.